Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whoa! So this is a great little parking area. I'll put the what 3 words up on the screen now. Right smack bang in the centre of Buxton. On a Sunday, it's cost us £3.90 to park for 4 hours. And as you can see, it's a truck stop, but actually all the motorhomes are here. Plenty of room for me to park up. So if you come into Buxton, highly recommend, what's it called, the railway at Buxton. Beautiful little pub, food really reasonable, £11.99 on a Sunday for a large carvery. And you had the vegetarian no chicken wrap.
No chicken wrap.
Which was huge. And even the carvery beat me, and I like my food, as you can tell. So highly recommend it, and it's really cheap and not far from the parking. Literally we parked up and came and had some Sunday dinner. So this is one of the bathhouses here, now been converted into an indoor shopping centre, but you can still go in and they still have a bath chair and a water that you can take pictures of and have a view, but mostly it's just shops and antiques and jewellery and expensive tack really. And the other bathhouse, which is on the other side of the Crescent Hotel, is now a spa, which looked really expensive, and we just wandered in because we're morons, and they went, "Oh, no, this is a spa part of the Crescent Hotel." So we said, okay then. Like, because we don't look like we'd be staying in a posh hotel. They insinuated and they made an assumption that we weren't staying in the Crescent Hotel. I know. I felt quite offended by the fact that they thought I wasn't staying in. Exactly. We could afford to stay in the Crescent Hotel. We just chose not to. Yeah.
Because we like Lily.
Yeah, and I'd love to go for a spa treatment, because look at this face. It clearly has a lot of spa treatment. Jess obviously has a lot of work done, where me, I'm just purely I am in so much trouble. This is the bath chair where the Edwardians would sit and be lowered in to the bath waters, Buxton waters, as for healing. Nowadays, they just put people in there and throw things at them. But it's not very deep. Must be the shallow end. Kiddie's pool. happy now you saw a waterfall. This is a waterfall I promised you, Jess. Like everything I promised you, slightly disappointment, but it's still a waterfall. It's not the size that matters. We all know it's not the size, Jess. Stop being very pedantic about size. Whoa! I'm going to record this. If you fall in, it'll be hilarious. So no visit to Buxton is complete without coming to the Pavilion Gardens. 23 acres, dates back to 1871, and it's got duck ponds, lakes, rivers. You can go paddling. There's a waterfall. We'll show you the water. It's a tiny waterfall, but Jess was happy to see the waterfall. It's got a miniature railway train, beautiful gardens, great place to come for a picnic if you're in Buxton. You've also got the Pavilion buildings, the gardens, etc. There's a Gaffe ice cream, and today there's a toy fair as well. So we're going to go and have a look, see if you get in for free. If you've got to pay, I'm too tight. But you know what this channel's all about, it's keeping things cheap, because I'm tight. So if we're free to get in, we'll go and have a quick look around the toys. Other than that, play area, huge park for the kids, great day out. So if you're in Buxton and you've got kids, definitely recommend the Pavilion Gardens. And the kids could just run wild, can't they? I mean, Jess is in her 50s and she's loved it. Now, I'll mention this before Jess does. Anyone who knows me knows I'm slightly OCD. Now, obviously I've got a lot of things to remember when I'm loading Millie up and camera equipment and what we're going to record and all this kind of stuff. And I freak out over odd socks. Guess what I put on yesterday? I only just noticed this morning.
I went round the shops.
And we went round the shops, went round Asda. And we went to the pub last night as well. And I only noticed this morning when I was looking down at my shoes going, they look different. Now, answer this, comments below. Would you spot the difference? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Absolute idiot. Jess is loving this because apparently on all these videos I make her look stupid.
All the time.
And she's not going to let me live it down. I have got odd shoes on. I may have to go shoe shopping because unfortunately one of them is uncomfortable, and then hence why I bought another pair. So my left foot is actually quite uncomfortable, and the right pair, which is a new pair of shoes I bought, and they do look very similar. You can hardly tell the difference, can you? They're identical. Easy mistake to make. Anyway, I may need to go shoe shopping or something like that. Anyway, we're going to have a more look around the Pavilion Gardens. Alright, free water. And if your dress blows up, I get a flash of your knickers as well. It's a very pretty kind of tap, isn't it? Right, so what's really important to point out is Jess only filled her own water bottle up. That's what you call selfish, isn't it?
Okay, darling.
So here we are, outside of St Anne's Well, where you can still come today and get free water. I think you had to pay back in the days where you could pay to get into the well and drink as much water as you wanted. But now it's free to go in and you can get your water. There's also a tap well. How warm is it? 27.5 degrees. Precisely. Stick a thermometer in, that's what it is. It's filtered from the ground, all the way through the ground, through the rock, the reservoirs, all that kind of stuff. And they bottle it straight in. And then it takes hundreds and hundreds of years for this water to filter through, 500 years for the water to filter up. And they put it in a bottle and then put an expiry date on it for a couple of months. So the minute you put it in a bottle, it starts going off. Oh, is it way back?
Oh, I was going to video you being happy.
What happens when you don't way back at sad now. Okay, so you've come into Bakewell. Don't try to park in the town. Absolutely impossible, especially if it's a Monday when the market's on. There's no car parking. So what you do is you come out to the horticultural centre, can't say that word. And as you can see, there's these wooden bayed areas where you can park up with your motorhome. So I think it's about $3.80 for 3 hours. It's not the cheapest parking, but it's great, plenty of space, and we're going to walk into town. So once you've parked up, it's just a short walk into Bakewell. And today we're just following the music. You just go over the bridge, over the river, and you're pretty much in Bakewell. It's not even a 10-minute walk, I'd say it's about a 5-minute walk. you're visiting Bakewell on a Monday, the market's on. Do love a good market. Let's go and see if we can get some bargains. So we came all the way to Bakewell. We did get a Bakewell tart, but we also got these, which are treacle what?
Treacle tarts, is it?
So Jess, take a bite. What is it like? She takes such a lady bite when she's on camera. If I didn't have the camera on, half of that would have gone in the mouth by now. Yeah, it would. What does it taste like? You only took a little nibble. You didn't get into the treacle.
You get into the treacle.
I'm holding the camera. Oh mine.
Really sweet.
I'll take a bite yours. It's no shares, you says open mine up for me then. You know I need mothering. Please. I need mothering.
Manners.
Look, so we're in Bakewell. Beautiful place. If you're in Peak District, definitely come into Bakewell. Right, so this is, look at that. It's got a little star on, because I'm the star. I'm the star of this channel. Ron.
They're really nice, aren't they? Good choice, though.
We didn't ask the name of them. They're like treacle tart things. He did say like treacle tarts on there, but they've got sugar in. Just very sweet. I feel the diabetes like kicking in. We had so much fun in Bakewell. We didn't get the camera out. So here's a few shots that we did take. Hope you enjoyed Bakewell. It was one of the highlights of our Peak District tour. Enjoy the last few minutes of the video.